Okay, so we're ready to add the site. We started the wizard, the new site wizard. Okay, so you just get this welcome video. I do recommend watching their videos, but here we go. We're going to click next, and the first option is ClickBank. Okay, so depending on what type of site you're adding, okay, how you're going to monetize it. In this video, or for this example, we're working with a coffee site. So I don't know how much ClickBank is going, how much help we're going to get from ClickBank, or how many products we're going to be using from ClickBank. But we'll take a look. There's a couple products in ClickBank, nothing that I would really think that we need to promote as far as this site. Keep in mind, when you're making these sites, okay, these sites are designed to be SEO optimized and to really get traffic to that are going to help promote your money sites. Okay, don't get too caught up on monetizing these. Okay, in this part, the Weblify will do a really good job of monetizing it for you. Okay, so when you're going through here, what I'll do is I'm going to do a training video on using Weblify and ClickBank, and then we'll do one on using Weblify and Amazon. Okay, because there's two different animals there. Okay, so for this particular case, I'm going to go ahead and skip this part, so you can scroll down and click continue skip, and you won't add any. In this case, we didn't add any ClickBank products. Now, the idea of this site, we want to know what kind of site this is going to be, the theme, the idea behind it. We named it Coffee Talk. So what that means is we're going to be adding content that people would like to read concerning coffee and things like that. Okay, keep that theme in mind when you're going through this wizard process using Weblify. Okay, so here we go. Let's go ahead and get some products that we may want to promote or monetize our little site here with. Okay, so I'm going to do a search for coffee makers real quick. Now again, you want to make sure and do this over in this area. Go through here and do some research if you're going to be monetizing with. If you're going to be monetizing your site, I haven't done it, so I'm just kind of doing it on the fly, but you really want to do that. Okay, so if you are going to monetize with products, you want to make sure that it has 4 stars and up, it has a good amount of reviews, and it is at least $50. I would say you don't want to put anything less than $100 on your site. The bad thing about this, there's no filtering here, so you cannot tell Weblify, say, hey, I only want to see products this, this, and this. Okay, it don't have the filtering function set in here. Now you can do that over in this area and set some favorites. So let's go ahead and just select a couple of products. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a search for coffee makers. I'm going to do a search for espresso makers, and go that way. Also, you're only going to be adding 3 to 4 products for the whole site. So let's just say we're going to add this one. It's not bad. It's got plenty of reviews. It's probably a really popular product. So let's go ahead and find some more. Okay, so there's another good product. Okay, so we got 2 coffee makers. So I'm going to go and go ahead and do a search for espresso makers. Or espresso machines, sorry. Now keep in mind, this is not our money site. Okay, this is a site to get traffic to our money site. Keep that in mind. Here is our money site. Okay, so let's just grab a couple of the high dollar, really good reviewed espresso machines. I saw one down here, and I know it was a really good one, so let's go ahead and grab this one and this one. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. We can add a couple of more. I'm just going to kind of hurry. Okay, so we got our products. We don't want to add any more. Okay, now we're going to click continue. Keywords. Okay, let's talk keywords. We're going to spend a little bit of time on this. Okay, so let's go over this first option. Okay, this option is for if you go over to Google Keyword Planner and do your keyword research there. Pardon me. So let's say that you want to, let's go ahead and do that now. Okay, so let's say here we are at Google, the Keyword Planner. Let's say you do a search. So what you would be doing is search for a new keyword and a group or add group ideas. So we're going to be clicking this first one here. So let's say you did a search for coffee makers, right? And normally I do a keyword filter, and I filter that I want at least 1,000 or maybe even 800 or 900 or something, whatever your preference is. I want the keyword to have this many searches at least and up. Okay, so let's say you get your ideas. Now when it comes back with the results, right here where it says keyword ideas, this is going to be your list of keywords. Now over in Weblify, if you were to put where it says keyword ideas, if you were to put your keyword coffee maker, it would bring back this list. Okay, now the thing about Keyword Planner, here's the thing. Now there are a lot of metrics that go along with this, but plain and simple, the Keyword Planner doesn't give you a very accurate idea of how good the keyword is, whether it's should I use it, should I not use it, I mean, is it a good keyword or not. It doesn't give you an accurate view on how competitive the keyword is. That's the only problem. Okay, so Weblify, this part is for if you were to, here's all your, you click keyword ideas and here's all your keywords, and you download this and you click download. You want CSV and you click download. Okay, and you save the file, so it opens this up, and then you're going to click OK. Okay, so you find where you're going to save the file. You want to make sure and name this. Okay, what I put is I put the file name, I put the keyword name that I did a search for, coffee makers, and then I put key piece, so I'll know that it was Keyword Planner. Then you just save that. Okay, so now you have these saved. In Weblify, the first option here is to bring those keywords in. Okay, so we could do that here if we wanted to. Okay, so it's brought in all of those keywords. Okay, you really didn't get much done there. That's the only problem, because we just brought in keywords that we still don't know much about. Now, of course, you can get trending keywords, but you're not really going to be using those. Okay. Now, if you want to quickly find some good keywords, here's what I do. Get over to Google just real quick. Type in your keyword. Scroll down, and you want to copy these to a list or put them in a put them on a notepad somewhere. Okay. Do the same thing at Amazon. Okay. Go to Amazon, do a search for a product, and get what keywords they're saying that other people are searching for. Now, I'm going to show you what I do. I take this list. I do this. I go get a list of keywords from Keyword Planner, in this case coffee makers. I download it like I did, and I use a software called Keyword Advantage. Okay, Keyword Advantage actually is a software that tells you exactly whether or not a keyword is good or not. It does an excellent job. I mean, it really does. Okay, so what I would do is just, well, I wouldn't click that. I would let's go for a new project. I'm going to import. Okay, I'm just going to choose that file that I downloaded from Keyword Planner. I'm going to bring these in. Okay, I'm just going to select all of them, and I'm going to have Keyword Advantage analyze these for me and tell me whether or not they're good or not. Okay, so I just click Analyze. But for this particular case, what we're going to do is go over here to Google and say, here's what people are searching for. And just for an example, if we do the keyword ideas and put in coffee makers, and we click get ideas, we'll click OK, that it'll take that long, so we're going to let it bring back some ideas for us. Now, one thing, this site is about coffee talk, about talking about coffee, so we really probably shouldn't be looking for keywords about actual products. So keep that in mind. You always want to have the theme of the site in the back of your mind so you'll know what kind of keywords that you're looking for. So let's just put in coffee and see what it brings back. Okay, so I put in a keyword, how to make coffee. Okay, this is just me thinking in the back of my mind about what the theme of the site, this site's going to be. Okay, so let's get started. Let's say we want to talk to our site to be about coffee. Then we also want to be about how to make coffee. Okay, let's look down here. There's a couple about how to make coffee in a French press, so let's go ahead and choose that one. How to make iced coffee in a French press. How to make coffee without a coffee maker. We can talk about that. Okay, this one talks about a product, so I'm going to go ahead and add that. Okay, let's bring in how to make coffee. Okay, let's take a look at our keywords. So if you just take a look at the keywords that I selected, you'll start to see a theme. Okay, Coffee Talk is the name of our site, so we're going to talk about how to make coffee. And let's say we build a site around this, how to make coffee, in different ways. So we're building this around this theme. Okay, so let's just go ahead and move on to the next section by clicking continue. Now let's just make our site structure. How to make coffee. This is going to be our top level. Okay, now we can move these down to our bottom level. How to make coffee without a coffee maker. Whoops. How to make iced coffee in a French press, we're going to bring that down. And how to make good coffee in a French press, we'll bring that down. Now we have a good structure on our site. Now we're going to click Save Your Site Structure. Now just to let you know that you can create more off of this. So let's say you wanted to do one more subcategory, theme, some category off of this, you can. So we're going to take that off. Okay, so we have our basic site structure. We've saved it, and now we're going to go click continue. Okay, now it's time for content. Over here you will see our keywords. If you don't want to use one of these keywords, check this box and it will skip it. Okay, the keyword in red is the one we're currently working with. So now we just need to put a product with the article. Remember, we chose 4 Amazon products. So just choose one. It really doesn't matter. But if you have a keyword like how to make coffee with a Cuisinart, you want to make sure and choose a product that is related to that. Now I'm going to go down and click Automate Me. I just want the software to create the content for me. If you want to add a YouTube video, you can. I'm going to go to my next keyword, choose the product, Automate Me, and sure, we'll add a video. I'm going to do the same thing here. How to make coffee with a coffee maker Cuisinart. Make sure to choose one of these products. Okay, the last one, how to make coffee. Okay, now I'm going to click Save Settings. You must click this Save button before you continue. The same with the site structure. You have to save your site structure before you click Continue. Very, very important. Okay, so this is a very important part. So we must pay attention here. Where this says choose cPanel account or choose cPanel keys, let's just, while we're doing is choosing the cPanel account that we added for this site. So for this, it was our coffee shopper. You don't want to touch this, just leave it alone. Okay, we're not installing this on the main domain. Okay, so we're not checking this box. Now Whatever subdomain that you create, you want to make sure that it's available. If you want to make sure that the subdomain is not already been created in your cPanel account. So it's always a good idea to go to your cPanel account and go check your subdomain. So whatever you create here cannot be already created in your cPanel. Okay, so down here, we're going to skip this just for a second. Down here where it says create subdomain, I'm going to put in coffee, and I'll just put a dash. Okay, so subdomain coffee talk. Okay, now it will check domain availability and then put it here. Now, I almost forgot one very important part.